fixing that. Yes, ma'am. Happy to provide 5-star service.
Hey everyone, I'm Rebecca and welcome to Watch Mojo. Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 simulated reality movies and TV shows.
Welcome to Westworld.
Well, I better get going. That macrame is not gonna hitch itself.
You mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling.
For this list, we're going over the films and television series featuring characters experiencing or discovering artificial realities. The world they spend time in can be a simulation, false memories, or an elaborate ruse. As always, a spoiler alert is in effect. So, if there is a piece of simulated media that you would love to see in your reality, let us know about it in the comments. All right, let's get to it. If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below.
I'm a man now, I'm a man now, I'm a man, just always falling down.
Number 10, Existenz. Set in a future where biotechnology has become commonplace, Existenz follows the story of VR game designer Allegra Geller and her publicist diving into her newest game.
Shit! Michael! I can't believe it. You blew my pod!
But as the two go deeper into the game, they find themselves encountering threats from all sides. Both rival game companies and radical elements are willing to do anything to stop VR from spreading. Eventually, the true nature of Allegra's existence comes into question too.
We brought the disease back with us. My pod is diseased. Oh God. I'm really gonna lose it.
If tangled rabbit holes of betrayal and reality-bending twists are your thing, then give Existenz a look. Make sure you can stomach the gooey effects though.
No, you don't have to shoot me! Hey, tell me the truth. Are we still in a game?
Number 9, Upload. The concepts of death and simulated realities often walk hand in hand, but rarely to this degree. In this TV series, humanity has managed to create a digital afterlife where people's consciousnesses are transferred over to a virtual world when their bodies cease to function.
Welcome to Lakeview by Horizon, the only digital afterlife environment modeled on the Grand Victorian hotels of the United States and Canada.
Nathan Brown finds himself having trouble adjusting after he's put into an expensive post-life simulation by his girlfriend. His interactions with new people, both living and deceased, provide the bulk of the show's action. But the mystery surrounding his demise is also slowly revealed. Through some great visuals and memorable characters, Upload features a fascinating look into what such an artificial afterlife could look like.
I was just...
I'm wearing the sex suit. And nothing else.
Number 8, Open Your Eyes.
Eso ya lo han dado.
75, 80 o incluso.
Es un reportaje sobre la crionización.
Es realmente
¿Creo qué?
Es cuando te congelan o algo así.
Millones de personas parecen querer vivir.
Como a Walt Disney.
You may be more familiar with the American remake Vanilla Sky, but we would like to give credit to the original article here. Also known as Abre los Ojos, Open Your Eyes follows Cesar as he experiences some confusing encounters after having his face disfigured in an accident.
Al principio ni siquiera tuve fuerzas para reaccionar. Había estado 3 semanas en coma.
First, his injuries disappear, and then he takes the life of his lover who appears to become his ex-girlfriend. Cesar eventually realizes he had himself cryogenically preserved after his accident. All of these realistic VR dreams are part of the process. Thrilling and featuring plenty of big questions, Open Your Eyes is a real eye-opener of a film.
Creo que va siendo hora de que me presente. Me llamo Serge Duvernois, soy representante de Life Extension. Nos conocimos hace 150 años.
¿Pero qué dice usted? ¿Es que todo el mundo se ha vuelto loco o qué?
No hay ningún mundo. Todo lo que existe está en la mente de este caballero.
Number 7, Dark City. John Murdoch awakens in a mysterious city with no memories of who he is, and being pursued for a violent crime.
Are you punishing me? You know, if disappearing is your way of punishing me, I don't appreciate it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I found these keys in my pocket. So I assume I live here.
To make matters more confusing, the city is perpetually shrouded in darkness. The residents also appear to be manipulated by mysterious beings known as the Strangers. As the movie continues, Murdoch gradually unravels the identity of the Strangers and the abilities he possesses that seem similar to theirs. Dark City is memorable for laying an intriguing plot onto a haunting and unique atmosphere.
Each night we revise it, refine it, in order to learn.
Learn what?
About you, Mr. Murdoch. You and your fellow inhabitants. What makes you human?
And while it does bear several similarities to a film we'll be discussing later, this movie is definitely worth tuning into. Number 6, Westworld. This sci-fi TV show begins its story with a Western-themed park.
A place with unlimited possibilities.
Oh God, it's incredible.
Better be for what we're paying.
At Westworld, artificial/robotic hosts are used for the entertainment of wealthy guests. After some of the hosts begin to develop consciousness, the world is gripped with violence, revolution, and many revelations. Even some of the human guests and employees start to question what's real.
We can't define consciousness because consciousness does not exist. Humans fancy that there's something special about the way we perceive the world, and yet we live in loops as tight and as closed as the hosts do.
Westworld is a stunning examination of free will and what it means to be human. The dystopian show also features some truly impressive visuals, a fascinating future world, and some outstanding performances. Westworld is a violent delight you don't want to end. Number 5, Tron.
Games. You want games? I'll give you games.
Back in 1982, video games were still relatively new, with leading hits including Pong, Space Invaders, and Pac-Man. But a few dreamers were already looking to the future, when games would become immersive digital worlds. Steven Lisberger's cult classic Tron sees software engineer Kevin Flynn, played by a young Jeff Bridges, transported into cyberspace, where he's forced to play deadly games. For the time, the animation was truly groundbreaking. Tron had every kid wishing they could ride a light cycle.
Copy, Blue Leader. Copy, Blue Leader. This is Gold 1 to Gold 2 and 3. Split up. Take them one-on-one.
Its enduring popularity led to comics, video games, an animated series, and of course a sequel with 2010's Tron Legacy. Number 4, WandaVision. When the WandaVision series debuted, it had everyone buzzing. In the show, Avengers Wanda Maximoff and Vision suddenly find themselves living in a sitcom-like world that's based around them. But underneath the happy facade lurks a darkness that gradually seeps through.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Who created this television-inspired world? Why did they do this?
Who are you?
Wanda. Who's doing this to you, Wanda?
It's so fascinating to discover the answers to those questions along with the characters that we will not spoil it here.
Who are you?
She came here because we're all...
Stop it! The miniseries combines different genres, has a reality-bending premise, gives us stellar performances, and has awesome visuals. It's no wonder WandaVision had everyone glued to their screens each week. Number 3, Inception.
We're dreaming?
You're actually in the middle of the workshop right now, sleeping. This is your first lesson in shared dreaming. Stay calm.
Are you dreaming or are you awake? This movie had everyone asking this and plenty of other questions. Inception follows thieves who usually steal information from people's minds in their dreams. However, this time around, they're tasked with trying to plant an idea of their own.
Now, in the first layer of the dream, I can impersonate Browning and suggest concepts to Fisher's conscious mind. Then, when we take him a level deeper, his own projection of Browning should feed that right back to him.
Along with some new teammates, their mission through dreams within dreams within dreams is an absolute trip for the audience. Our heads are still spinning from trying to keep track of everything. The movie blends weighty ideas with a clever heist-style setup. Inception has left a big impact on film and on anyone who's seen it. We will certainly never forget the soundtrack.
I'm sorry, you're just not good enough.
This feel real.
What are you doing?
Number 2, The Truman Show.
While the world he inhabits is in some respects counterfeit, there's nothing fake about Truman himself.
Truman Burbank lived a perfectly normal and average life that just so happened to play out on a popular long-running TV show. As it turns out, his entire existence has been a carefully controlled story overseen by others. His town, family, and his love interests have all been carefully chosen for him. However, Truman's gradual realization that something is wrong with his world leads him to try to leave it.
They go around the block. They come back. They go around again. They just go round and round. Round and round.
You know, I invited Rita and Marlon for a barbecue on Sunday. I'm going to make my potato salad.
This comedy drama is supported by an earnest and awe-inspiring lead performance from Jim Carrey. Released in 1998, The Truman Show also serves as an interesting look into the nature of celebrity and reality television that proved surprisingly ahead of its time.
Was nothing real?
You were real. That's what made you so good to watch.
Before we unveil our #1 pick, here are some honorable mentions. Total Recall. The world around him is genuine, but his memories and the people in it aren't.
You blew my cover!
Black Mirror. Several episodes deal with simulated realities that seem all too plausible. Ready Player One. Gamers become heroes in a virtual world where anything is possible.
Are you willing to fight? I am Parzival of the High Five. In the name of Artemis, in the name of H, in the name of Daito and Sho, we ask you to join us on Planet Doom.
Source Code. It would have ranked higher, but what seems like a simulation may really be a parallel reality.
Combining these two phenomena, circuitry that remains viable post-mortem and a memory bank that goes back 8 minutes, Source Code enables us to capitalize on the overlap.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. #1. The Matrix.
Free your mind.
Neo may be surprised, but we'd be shocked if any of you are. Of course The Matrix is the best. No other movie has succeeded as well at firing our collective imaginations about simulated reality. Neo's discovery that his world is a digital simulation created by intelligent machines to control humanity blew his mind and those of audiences. Similarly, the groundbreaking effects and crazy action sequences also left our jaws on the floor. The Matrix takes heady philosophical concepts and packages them in a way that's enormously entertaining and makes you think. What more could you ask for?
And then I'm going to show these people what you don't want them to see. I'm going to show them a world without you. A world without rules and controls, without borders or boundaries. A world where anything is possible.
Do you think we're living in a simulation? Would you want to visit a simulated reality? And you can tell me, which of these movies confused you the most? Let us know about it in the comments, or come tell me on Twitter or Instagram at Rebecca Brayton, or on my YouTube channel. See ya. Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're a fan of the song playing right now, be sure to check out the music video for it right here.